The Toronto Raptors have clinched a spot in the playoffs, finishing fifth in the Eastern Conference after a crucial victory over the Brooklyn Nets. But what does this mean as they gear up to face the formidable Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round? This final push to fifth place was not merely a stroke of luck. It was a testament to the Raptors' resilience and determination. With the Atlanta Hawks and Orlando Magic stumbling in their final games, the Raptors seized the opportunity to elevate their standing, setting the stage for a playoff showdown against a well-rounded Cavaliers team that boasts a 51-31 record. The Cavaliers have proven themselves this season, showcasing depth, tactical prowess, and a commitment to winning. Yet, the Raptors aren't going to be mere underdogs in this matchup. They're poised for a fight. Looking back at their regular season encounters, the Raptors finished with a flawless 3-0 record against the Cavaliers. However, it's essential to note that those victories came in the early months of the season. The context matters here. The Raptors were firing on all cylinders back then, but the landscape of the league has shifted. The Cavaliers have grown stronger, learning from their early season struggles, and they bring a different energy into the playoffs. What the Raptors need to harness is the confidence from those early victories. They must channel that momentum and remember that they have what it takes to compete at the highest level. The Raptors' season has been marked by ups and downs, but they have shown flashes of brilliance, especially from key players stepping up at critical moments. As fans, we must also consider the emotional aspect of this matchup. The playoffs are a different beast, filled with pressure and intensity. Every possession counts, and it's in these high-stakes situations where true champions are made. The Raptors must rely on their seasoned players to guide their younger talents through the maelstrom of playoff basketball. The coaching staff will play a pivotal role in this series. They must develop a strategic game plan that can exploit the Cavaliers' weaknesses while shoring up their own vulnerabilities. Adaptability will be crucial. The Raptors need to adjust their tactics on the fly, particularly if they find themselves facing unexpected challenges. This series is not just about matchups, it's about narratives. The Raptors have a chance to rewrite the script and defy expectations. The fans are hungry for a deep playoff run, and the energy inside Scotiabank Arena will be electric. Raptors supporters know that anything is possible when the playoff lights shine bright, and this team has the heart and grit to make some noise. As we transition to the next news item, the focus will shift to how the Raptors are preparing for this playoff battle and the impact that their recent performances will have on their chances against the Cavaliers. The stage is set, and the excitement is palpable. Let's dive deeper into what's next for our Raptors. As the Toronto Raptors gear up to face the Brooklyn Nets, the stakes couldn't be higher for a team looking to bounce back from a disappointing loss. The Raptors, currently standing at 45-36, entered this crucial Sunday matchup with momentum from their earlier successes, but the recent setback against the New York Knicks has cast a shadow over the team's confidence. In that game, Brandon Ingram showcased his undeniable talent, contributing 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Sandro Mamukelashvili stepped up off the bench, adding 17 points and 8 rebounds. However, despite these commendable individual performances, the Raptors fell short, highlighting the need for a more cohesive team effort if they are to reclaim their winning edge at home against a struggling Nets squad. Let's shift our focus to the Nets, who come into this game with a dismal record of 20-61. Their recent loss to the Milwaukee Bucks underscores the growing pains this team has had to endure this season. Malachi Smith emerged as a beacon of hope for Brooklyn in that game, netting 19 points and facilitating with 10 assists. Tyson Etienne also made an impact, scoring 23 points, but it's clear that individual brilliance alone won't carry this team to victory. Injuries loom large for both teams as they prepare for this matchup. The Nets are severely hampered, with 10 players on their injury report. Notably, Nick Claxton has been ruled out with a right fifth finger sprain, marking his 5th consecutive game missed. This absence is particularly glaring, given Claxton's defensive prowess and ability to protect the rim, crucial against a Raptors team that thrives on penetration and scoring in the paint. The list doesn't stop there. Players like Terrence Mann, Noah Clowney, and Zaire Williams are also sidelined, leaving Brooklyn scrambling for a competitive lineup. Conversely, the Raptors are not without their own injury concerns. R.J. Barrett's knee soreness has him listed as questionable, a significant blow considering his contributions to the team's scoring and defensive efforts. Alongside him, Colin Murray-Boyles is dealing with a neck sprain, and Tracy Jackson-Davis is questionable due to illness. The silver lining for Toronto is the return of Emmanuel Quickley, who has been a vital asset, and his presence could energize the roster as they look to reclaim their home court advantage. As both teams take the floor tonight, the Raptors must capitalize on the Nets' struggles and the absence of key players. This is an opportunity to not only secure a much-needed win, but also to tighten their grip on playoff positioning. The Raptors have to come out with intensity, leveraging their home crowd to create a hostile environment for a depleted Brooklyn side. Fans will be watching closely to see if Toronto can channel the disappointment from their previous game into a focused and determined performance. This is a pivotal moment in the season. The Raptors cannot afford to take any opponent lightly, especially when they're in a position to assert dominance. As the clock ticks down toward game time, anticipation builds. The Raptors must be ready to seize the moment and deliver a statement win that resonates not just in the standings, but in the hearts of their loyal fan base. So mark your calendars, Raptors fans. Tune in at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for what promises to be an electrifying matchup. Let's rally behind our team, sending them the energy they need to rise to the occasion. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts on how the Raptors can turn things around this season. Your voice matters in this journey.